Skul the Hero Slayer still had its update last week, or maybe the week before at this point. It's in a much better spot than it has been. Really fun. Today may be my last day of playing it, because I have to decide, do I want to play first time ever Cuphead next week?
Genuinely, I think you can do it about 6-7 hours. I don't think that 10-hour prediction is correct for seasoned gamers such as yourself. I genuinely don't think so.
That's such a high number for Cuphead.
10, you mean?
10 is high. 10 is people who don't play hardcore games.
Let me just go to my Steam and see how many hours I have in it.
I think I have 32 and I beat it 4 times.
I beat it in 6, and I
beat it in
particularly trying to go fast.
6.9. Let's go.
Okay. I mean, that definitely makes me feel better.
Yeah. You probably knock it out in a stream or two.
You could do it. Yeah, you could do it in a stream or two. Easy peasy.
All right.
I believe it.
That also does not help me save money, but sure.
As long as you can beat the tutorial, you'll be fine.
Yeah. So, alas. And then wait, okay, and then you said Skul after this, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Wonderbond? Where do you do it? Are you streaming after? If so, what? I know you're streaming earlier, so I don't know if you're kidding.
Yeah, I am not streaming after this. I am tired, and my parents like to sleep on the deck outside of my office, which
we will be next game at Yo Dog
Meet. To me streaming, and I feel
welcome. Happy to have you here.
So
you literally just watched a Cuphead speed run.
I play a lot of bullet
It was funny
heavens
because
at the moment
Retro said he could guide me through a speed
kind
run.
Of a banger. It's like Nova Drift, except for it doesn't have wonky controls, but same upgrade scheme, which is kind of fun. Did a lot of Next Fest demos. But mostly I'm just scrambling to prep so I can drive uncomfortably close to Rito's house a couple of times and then disappear.
Did you knock over the tree?
Not yet. I could.
All right.
Wonder, would you be able to give us a couple of good games that you saw in Steam Next Fest? If you can't do it now in Discord.
Yeah, I absolutely can.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that has been the Wholesome Live. We did some Cosmic Encounter. I had a great time with that. I hope you guys were cool with that. We did some Jackbox Party Pack.
Retro tangentially.
Well. Good time. There is a link in everybody's chat that is streaming for the Discord where you can find a clickable version of everything that we talked about.
Hope you're able to enjoy the birthday segment for him. Don't forget to tell him happy birthday if you haven't already.
As well, he was in for Cosmic Encounter. But alas, that's that. This is a stream we do every Wednesday, 4 p.m. CST. You can put that into Google.
Yo, Cake's in the chat.
Because I don't know what it is for all of you.
Yo, dang.
Zoop it on over. It's the technical term.
I'm actually starting up the next segment. But yo, good to see you, Dane.
Time. It's a zoop. But last. Good fun, good time. I will catch you guys later.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Bye, Dane.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Dane.
Bye, Dane. Hi, Dane.
Bye, Dane.
Bye, Dane.
All right. I don't know why that's so hilarious to do. But yeah. Dane, I am 100% on board with you playing League of Legends. I feel like I really don't know who is out there saying, please don't play this game. Except for other League of Legends players. It's like the weirdest thing. The first person to tell you not to stream League of Legends is probably someone who plays League of Legends. So I 100% appreciate you putting it on the screen. I've been kind of out of the loop this past release. I think I have all my champs besides the Stingray lady. And I'm happy to hear that you're enjoying yourself, or at least so far. What do I typically play? So I do a lot of roguelikes and action games, Soulsborne, Tryhard, main game Dead Cells, but right now we're doing Cells adjacent stuff. We've done in the past Hades, One Step from Eden, Curse of the Dead Gods, Scourgebringer. Now we're at the point where we're trying to get in the upper echelon of Skul the Hero Slayer. By all means, a difficult game, but they have a lot of plans to update this game even further. They just recently did one, which did a massive overhaul of the items, and now we're hoping to take that knowledge and get some dubs. We have maybe 10 wins at this point, but I think I still only have like a 10% win rate. But unfortunately, the way how the stats work, in order to get your win rate up in a game, you have to win a ton in a row. So I'm going uphill right now. Yo, appreciate the raids, folks. Wander, Retromation, Retro Sand. No pressure to play Cuphead, by the way, but don't want the price to be the reason you don't. I probably shouldn't worry about prices in terms of positivity. I just, you know, I worry about doing well, and I played Celeste, so it really should be a non-issue. I get weird when it comes to games. Skul the Hero Slayer is one of them. When I don't think I'm doing well, I don't want to show that on stream. Like, I reserve me doing possibly not okay to myself, and we only do the best possible when it comes to the camera. So Cuphead, if you gas yourself up enough, then you'll have enough to make a full tank at $7 a gallon. That's my idea. Look at that gorgeous skeleton. Yeah, the graphics, for those who haven't seen Skul the Hero Slayer, beautiful game. Fantastic to look at, fantastic to be in. As I said, I am learning the game as someone with like 10 wins so far. There's still lots of learning to be done. Even in my main game, I have 1,800 hours in. I'm still learning. Every single stream, something new happens. Right now, we're using a Minotaur and an Alchemist. The Minotaur, big, beefy, chunkster. Alchemist, very tiny, magician sort of deal. He casts a giant bone golem, I think you would call that. Physical. I wonder if I could play stun. This is interesting. We'll see what happens. Should be okay with doing terrible. It's tough. I should be. But I actively treacherize myself. I actively make it harder for myself. But that's all part of learning. You never know when you'll actually do really well. So even yesterday I had a run that I was actually throwing, almost on purpose. But I didn't let that discourage me, because we ended up getting to the final boss, which I thought was gonna be impossible. Excuse me? Groot? This is Groot from the hit video game Marvel's Avengers. Which, as far as I know, is actually a good game. I think it got some awards for being good storyline. I can spam that on my grass? Interesting. So Groot got reworked. Now it's all about sort of like maintaining space on the field. But I think a lot of people still consider it kind of bad, so I'm curious on how good this actually gets. And maybe you could play stun with it. Even Antique Revenge. Yeah, I got 2 stun items. Wow. Let's see what happens. I had to take a break from online RTS games, so they started giving you anxiety to do well, especially when you're playing ranked. And that's probably the worst of it. I actually watched a YouTube vid about that today. Why do you not do well? No, it was why do you suck at fighting games? And it was all about you're trying too hard. Wow. I actually can't hit her. Pretty good. Everything I do misses. Can't stun that. Not the best setup for Groot right now. Okay, that was a little awkward. 9% confidence, 10% button mashing. So I like to believe that I could play a fighting game if I wanted to. But I get into that same boat as well, where sometimes I might take it too seriously. I might go to YouTube, our good, I was gonna say good buddy, obviously I don't know each other, but life goals would be something like a Maximilian dude, learning how to play a game from an individual like that. But sometimes it's not about playing to that level. Sometimes you have to actually just play the game and have fun with it and learn tech your own way and just supplement that with watching good people play. I feel like that's how I learned League of Legends for the most part. I didn't start off by watching streams. I started off playing the game, and then I watch people play it, and then I emulate. And the emulation is where you kind of get your, I don't want to say skill. That's not quite the word I'm looking for. But at least a baseline on what you could be doing in said game. Awful. People respect fallibility as long as you're not intentionally playing bad. It's a good outlook to have, absolutely. There's a little bit of humbleness to it too. It's like, do you want to be the streamer that's humble? When things are going bad, do you want to admit things are going bad? Or do you want to blame the game? It's a little bit of extra incentive for you when the game does something that you may not necessarily agree. You could just blame the game, and then all of a sudden you absolve yourself of all responsibility of learning. So we also don't want that part. You have to strike a fine balance between I don't want to complain too much about losing. I want to be okay about losing, but I also don't want to just blame the game if something bad happens. I wonder if I need a new secondary skull. I feel like the answer is yes. As much as I like the Alchemist, and the stun seems like it'd be fun, we need physical. Okay. I didn't even stun it. Apparently I just stopped its action. Groot said nope. Shout out to all my Groot players, by the way. Few and far between. This game is awesome, by the way. I'm a big fan. Every time I get a build that I feel like I pieced together myself and wasn't pure RNG, that's honestly one of my favorite things about roguelikes. A little bit of brain usage makes you feel good about what you're playing. I'm okay with stuff that doesn't really require tons of planning. You just kind of just play off what you've gotten. That's still fun. I like how that's just floating in the sky. Beating on dad right now. Oh, why did you go left? Or right, rather. Now I don't even know which way it went. That's how upset I am. Oh my god, okay. So it's a really awkward fight. I can't put my, my ground exactly where I want it. The punch is kind of legit. There we go. Finally, the no troll. Ow! So they buffed stun. It looks like it's kind of bugged on this boss, though. The animation's not going away. Yo! Dad, no! He left us. I didn't have nothing to do with it. I'm innocent. Alright, so. Maid Sama. I mean, I can punch, and it seems good. But that's, I think, the first issue about Groot, is you really don't have a ton of stuff. Like, really, a basic punch, not really that helpful in this game. Jury an evil eye on stunned enemies, dealing magic damage over time. When you use the quintessence, blink the eye, stun nearby enemies. Are we actually playing a stun build? They buffed stun. It's just my alchemist does no damage. Except for that. The magical golem does kind of do something. Yeah, for those who haven't seen this game, there's a few biomes and bosses. If I were to compare this to any other roguelike, probably more adjacent to Dead Cells than anything else. Okay. So interestingly enough, I think we take this. So now we at least have physical in the kit. All right, so this game has a little bit of a match artifact, match inscription mechanic to it. I'm sitting on 2 Dizzy, 2 Heirloom, which is nothing. I just have to buy whatever I see. That's physical. This is Dizzy. Every 15 seconds, your next attack inflicts a stun. It's like not good, but it's something. Dang, I didn't know I was full. All right, we will drop off this thing. We no longer have Heirloom, which is fine. Yeah, it's fun being able to do a lot of these games. Ow. Right now we're still in Have a Nice Death and Astral Ascent waiting room, though. Those are 2 big games that we're looking forward to. Oh god, I can't tank these. Okay, so I just lost all of my HP. Again, like, it's so tough as Groot playing this defend kind of gameplay. Like, you don't want to leave your grass because you do less damage, but you get actually destroyed. Alright, game. I don't know why I turned around. Sort of like a class synergy. There is. There's a little bit of both going on. So each skull in and of itself is a class. And then some do physical damage, some do magic damage, some do mixed damage. Some enjoy attack speed while others enjoy spamming skills. But outside of all of that, you're also building to match inscriptions to do like extra residual power. Restore HP. Do I need this? Get rid of this. Okay. So even right now, I opted out of something that does freeze, which has been working. in order to get something that does... Oh my god, so unlucky. Like, how do you defend the ground this way? That does kind of a stun. I miss? Oh my god, my entire health bar. I can't stop this. I guess the Gorgon's Eye isn't that great because it does magic damage. Alright. When you use this quintessence, throw a spear, inflict damage, recovering it gives you cooldown reduction. Let's do this so I can level up. Alright. I don't usually play this, but we have so much stun, I feel like the game's kind of enticing me to do it. Every 15 seconds, generate a seed up to 4, down X to plant seeds. Skill cooldown is reduced. Also reduce damage while on the grass, that's good. Hold down the button to initiate concentration. I did not know this was a concentration skull now. So basic is that. Let's get some grass. And now when we hold it, it's more largo, mas largo. Interesting. And we're using concentration on the hunter too. Is this one of the reworked skulls? Yeah, I don't want to say 100% changed it, but it's definitely in a much better spot. Defend the grass. Oh my god. Okay, you. I mean, power skulls are just hard in general. But if we get the actual concentration stuff, it'll be better. It'll be better, Copium. B said it will be better. He promised. Ooh. We're just hemorrhaging life. I'm just a tree, what am I supposed to do? We're going this way for money. Nice, I get a heal. Holding down the button initiates concentration. When fully completed, increase the size of the fist. While cast on grass, concentration is completed immediately. Oh. That's kind of decent. Alright. You tried Skul but never enjoyed it that much because it feels like the game throws more enemies at you instead of actually getting stronger. So that's definitely... Ooh, full heal? That's a 5 things I wish I knew Skull Edition. The game does throw you probably more enemies than any other game in this genre. Aftershock. Stunning an enemy causes an aftershock that deals magic. So that is 4th dizziness. We don't really care for magic damage, but we can swerve out of this at any point, I feel. So yeah. Even just the gameplay itself, where you kind of have to fight on top of other enemies, is also a 5 things I wish I knew. And unfortunately, like, you don't want to say that you need to check out a YouTube video to know how to play a game. That's definitely not what I want to say. But this game could definitely do with some, I guess, extended tutorial. Not so much as press jump to jump over enemy, but how do you even contest certain enemies? Gain a 10 HP barrier every 30 seconds every time you use 5 skills. So this has some cooldown reduction to it, but I don't know if we're gonna really be running this. We need tankiness and damage. Another antique. Lot of HP. Maybe we just space tank? Hold on. What can go? None of the dizziness can go, but this can. Crit rate. Let's eat it. I am $50 away from using this. Are you kidding me? Unlucky. Alright, math OP apparently. Hunter also got reworked. I feel like it's not super great. Like, out of everything you could use, you could probably do Hunter's job better. Oh, defend the earth. That hits behind me for some reason. This is surprisingly effective. This is fine. I don't need the force stun anymore. So whatever the game gives me, I'll probably take it. Oops. Previously we were going a lot for skulls. We aren't going for skulls as often as I was in the past. Ow. I think a lot of the meta is around getting items. Which, when you think about other roguelike games, your artifacts do a lot. And like, if you were to play the game with 0 artifacts, it's probably not good. Brawl 1 releases Shockwave when attacking nearby enemies and Masterpiece. I had an empty slot for some reason. Oh, because I had to sell 2 items, that's right. Keep up the great content, got a split, catch you next time. Yo, thank you, Omega Dragon, if you stopped by from a raid earlier. That's awesome stuff.
Chat, what happened?
Yo, with the Prime too, that's the 1-2 combo. Paid us a visit? Oh my god, I'm actually gonna die from that. And then drop the Prime after, appreciate it, appreciate it. All right, so far so good. I don't really care for the Hunter. But it does fit the build if we want to play some kind of concentration stun build. Robotnik. That's Jim Carrey. I'm always surprised when I get the stun. I miss. Defend the earth. Just eat damage. That hit me. Ooh, I make earth just for swapping. That's really good. Too early. Too early. No, that hit. Boom. So the stun doesn't always activate on bosses. Because like they have to go invulnerable to actually play the game. Or else you just stun lock everything. But I think every stun we do get, it's pretty effective. Are we actually gonna win off Treant? There's no way. Is Treant good? I don't even know if I've ever played the high level Treant. Wait, this stuns. It stuns, but I do additional damage whenever I stun off Gorgon Eye. And it's AoE, so it hits like the entire screen, which is really nice. Groot. Groot's big. I feel like I'm playing on some new level. I never feel like I do this well, this early. Defend the earth. Okay. So she changes my abilities. I think I'm okay with everything I have. Even that attack's pretty good. Of course. Alright. Bones. Give me bones. Oh, it died because of the burn. It didn't actually die. That's hilarious. The single skeleton. It was more like a ghost. So again, the goal of the game is to fill out this left board with stuff that actually helps us. We have 4 Dizzy, Antique is bonus health, we have a little bit of damage on Courage. So whatever we get, we don't want to get rid of Dizzy. Stiffen nearby enemies at the beginning of concentration. We have concentration. What's the Antique? This thing that I paid good money for? I'm not opposed. It's fine. I was gonna say, maybe we drop the other thing that's giving us just a bunch of health. This is revenge, but our revenge is on this. It's healing too. Grants a 30 HP barrier that lasts for 30 seconds when your health is low. Never gonna happen. Our health never gets low. Alright. It's a good spot to be in. Usually we're complaining when we get to this map. Taking a ton of damage. I don't know if stiffen enemy works if I'm on the grass. So that's the stiffen enemy. Does that have a cooldown? Is it actually anti-synergy? Stiffen nearby enemies. Maybe I need an actual enemy. And it doesn't do it unless it has one. No, I don't think it works. So because I cast my concentration instantly, I don't get the benefit of concentration buffs, I think. So that little circle around me isn't happening if I'm on the grass. There's another 5 things I wish I knew. Ow. I mean, you can't be instant cast, I guess. All right. Clear skies, we're sailing. I wonder if multiple grass gives you better cooldown reduction. Okay, here we go. It's actually a good fight for me. I think I interrupted it. Oh, all the unstoppables. Wait, they got actually popped. I mean, I took some hits, but that looked really good. Okay, so we're at 67. I can actually level up this, and I think I do not mind that. Because we're rocking a little bit of concentration too. So now we have that. Okay, that one's not as great. But the first skill is really good. Crap. And you don't have to do the full concentration either. Ooh. Down the damage. Alright, we are still going for bones because I happened to spend some just now. Oops. Speed run. I mean, it looks flashy, but it's not like the best skill in the game. It's just a volley of arrows, which, to be fair, works. A few more bones, bone me. Oh my god, I didn't even kill it. I gotta say, Treant, actually not half bad. You just take a lot of hits. Oh no. How many bones did I spend? 30. We get back 23? With stun? I think you have to. That's kind of unfortunate. But I don't think you pass this. Like, I don't think you pass that. Oh my god, I lost all of my HP just then. Apparently if you're in front of it, you just die. Is Predator that nice? It is. But only if you have the defense to go up against it. Increase incoming damage by 30%. So the big issue is that while you're doing all of this stuff, you can't dodge roll. And if you miss one of the attacks, the whole thing goes on cooldown. So it's a fine balance of dealing damage while also trying not to take a lot at the same time. We need this. So it's antique. We already know that teacup doesn't help out with Treant. I'm also still looking for a dizzy. Like a non-magical dizzy. Please game? Huh. That's funny. Not worth it though. Not when you're already playing Treant. Because you basically have cooldown reduction built in. Alright. Surely I can clear one map without taking a bunch of damage. Surely. Like, this is good. And I have a lot of HP, we got armor, we have stun. We're making sound decisions. Jeez. We might end up just sitting on this build the entire game. I could have gone for money, but the way I'm seeing it right now, I'm actually open to a lot of different things, so I'm not chasing after one inscription. So rather than get money, I'd rather just the game give me a free item. Clean this up. Ow. Half HP gone. That's pretty good. Where am I? Gotta get over here. Oh, I can go in this? I didn't know that. See, I actually took damage in the middle of that. Ooh. Okay, good Chimera. Not enough bones to level up, but still really, really good. When entering a map, increase damage received and physical damage dealt. Not bad. I see you're doing well. Speedy, I have 2 antique and 4 dizzy. I'm really starting to believe health is very good. Whether you get like Fortress or Heirloom or Antique or something, I feel like tankiness is good. It just allows you to get your kit out. Of course, you do need damage eventually, but you know. Some of this stuff is unstoppable. Oh, I'm also running Predator, so there is that. Perhaps there is some correlation between running Predator and doing well. Famous last words, of course. What hit me? Did the thing explode? I thought I killed it. Do I need this? I should not need that. Predator is just straight up good. I could level up Predator right now, but I'm gonna level up the tree instead. Ooh. So when I transform into Groot, I actually hit enemies. Instead of it only hitting what's right next to you. It's really good. Yeah, I hit those up there. Oh my god, platforming OP. Okay. They are showing me bone again. I think that's a sign. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Snipers? I'm curious how much I get to stun the first hero. Okay, so we got our 100. Almost got me, game. No? Oh, no, damn! He lived! Crap. I thought I had to outplay just then. Dang, we are still looking for a better Dizzy than this. Arms poison. Might have to take that ancient weapon at some point too. This is courage. We have one mana tech. Could probably swap out this 30% bonus physical compared to a skill that activates mana tech gravity generator, suspends enemies in the sky. And also I can reduce cooldown reduction. I think you take it. We gotta level up stuff. Oh my god, game. That's actually really good. I spent way too much just then. Alright, so this is our other Dizzy. Swapping for the third time stuns nearby enemies, but I can't sell anything for $700. So at least now we know there is something out there. Let's try to just build for that if possible. You tried Legendary Ent once in this patch, but the useless air attack made it super clunky versus anything. Yeah, and I think that still might happen versus Joan. Like, for all intents and purposes, we might die to Joan here. Dang. The snipers. They're just too good. Okay, what else we got? You did this. Yeah, sometimes we have to like just bounce. Get out of the rolls, go into Groot, or else we're gonna take a crap ton of damage. Berserker plus Predator's great duo. I agree. I think I would need physical damage. We're kind of lacking in the physical damage department. It's mostly stun reliant. Okay, who we got? I feel like this is not a good matchup because she creates walls and barriers that Predator can't get through. She also teleports. Ooh, I can pull her to me. Yeah, I'm just taking free damage. Nothing I can really do about it. This is the bad matchup part I was talking about. The juggle! Someone said, V, are you gonna be playing Dungeon Fighter online? I think we just did. That was unlucky. Oh my god, this placement. So we're both playing characters that want to zone control. And I think her zone control may be a little better. We have to fit this in somehow. What's our other courage? So there's this thing. And this thing. For each skill on cooldown, increase physical attack. This already gives you physical attack. So I want to say that's the hit. I'm sure Sage's Time could do really good stuff for, I don't know if it works on energy classes though. For example, if you're using Champion, you actually can't use your ability. Does it count as cooldown? Or no? Yo, the pigeons! Alright, so Elder Ent does the same thing with the grass. Reduced cast, damage reduction, and damage bonus on grass. Nature's Grip, while on grass is casted immediately. I think all this stuff is the same. Ooh. I mean, that looks kind of decent. I gotta watch my health though. Okay. Like, if that killed, it would be incredible. Oh, goodness. Golly gee. I can't wait to see how this actually works on first hero. There's no way this stuff works. Big hits, though. Had to peace out. How in the world am I gonna do this without dying? Slime? Okay. This could be an incredible slime. The only thing that I can hit that's remotely bad is this. This is also kind of bad. We could lose our 4 Dizzy right now, but the chance at getting like another Hope Slasher. Your normal attacks have a 2%. I guess this is also kind of bad. But I'd rather have it over Aftershock. Or would I? Jeez. I think we gotta roll the dice. I can't risk yeeting my stun without a guarantee of another stun. That's so sad. What does Brawl do? Release shockwaves, dealing physical damage every 5 seconds. I mean, Relic is gonna heal me. There is that. 15. Those are real numbers. Oh, that doesn't kill. Oh my god, I have to stand there and just eat. I can't do anything. Meow. There we go. We're going all money right now, because now we need a shop, and the shop has to matter. Okay, so Gorgon does not do anything. I actually think I have to do this. Gorgon's a stun, but it doesn't do enough. So, sorry for the resident sleeper situation right here. You kidding me? My bad. So this is a little mini game where you have to destroy icons on the map. And it's not like the hardest thing in the world, but it definitely slows down the gameplay. Like after everything that we did, it's very different. The golden egg. Whatever. Whatever. Take that. Maybe I should just kill them on the spot. Yeah, I feel like I don't think these events were always in the game. This is something that was added at some point. It does add a different dynamic. Like maybe if they added more of these, it'd be kind of cool. It's just this one in particular goes on for a little while. Okay, so it's 2 more. All right, easy clap. I don't think you can get that one without getting seen. All right. You just kill the enemies whenever you do this, but they don't tag you for free every single time. That's my issue, is that I take like 7 damage whenever they see me, which is like not super fun. Like I can do that, but only because I'm using this skull in particular. You could just run away after and then dash for the iframe. Yeah, I suck. Okay. So now we have an actual damaging quintessence. And we have $8,000 to find a new dizziness. And we know it's out there. We know it exists. Revenge is kind of cool. Increase attack speed in proportion to HP loss. So if I were to take that, for each enemy nearby, increase physical attack by 9%. Did it replace that? Fighter's Belt? I thought the Fighter's Belt was a little better. Attack speed's not very good. Oh my god. Game is showing me every really cool thing you could possibly want right now. Vertical hits explode. We had something that did crits. I want to say I swapped out of it because it didn't work. It was for concentration. Our crit rate is 20%. And that would give us 45% bonus attack and the brawl. So I think you take it. We do not have brawl. Any way for me to put in brawl? I want to say no. Okay. Pain and Despair is super good. I just don't know if attack speed in a build like this is very good. Like maybe if you're running the Predator, main hand Predator is probably good. Yo, we've been getting robbed. I feel like, sure there's RNG, but I swear I get robbed every single shop. Okay. Check out the Ifrit. Oh, this is not Ifrit. This is some kind of, just a flame dragon. Just a basic flame dragon. Oh, I actually hit through the floor. That's sick. Crap. That like doesn't actually hit you for some reason. the charge that enemy does, it's really weird. There's no way it's actually a real treasure that they're just gonna give me. Oh my god, I hate this room. Because I can't do anything until this is gone. Hello? Was that thing AFK? It just didn't want to play anymore. I mean, I'll take it, sure. Gold game in place of an antique, which is this thing, not good. I was like, where am I? $1,000 damage. Maybe I should have gotten the crit thing? Crit explosions? Get punched. I was gonna say get rocked, but you're a tree. In your opinion, I think you should invest more in skull rooms first, relic rooms second, money last. What would the skull room do in this situation? Not saying you're wrong, of course. It would have gotten me the legendary Ent earlier. I don't know if I necessarily needed it earlier. Then again, I didn't get the item I wanted either, so... I hate this. Oh my god, it just took so much damage. Am I hitting this? Wow, I guess I was. Careful of the exploders. Back out. Dang, 20 damage. Because I literally can't dodge roll any faster. Okay. Now this is where it might actually be a problem. I don't think I can press my L2 on Predator at all. I saw a stun. Dulce. The beam didn't even come out. What are you talking about? Okay, that was pretty good. Gotta be careful here. Dang, I thought I could get the outplay. I pressed L2 by mistake. Item rarity and skull rarity both scale on acts, but lower tier items can be really good if they give you the inscription you need. I think it's hard. I think it's a hard game. I think based on whatever you believe your skill level is, the skull, I guess, priority, bone priority changes based on skill level. I think as your skill goes up, and I'm not saying this is pure gospel. There might be people who are saying the exact opposite, which I'm sure there are. I feel as though as skill level goes up, bone requirement goes down. You do, of course, need to get the legendary eventually, but in terms of how soon do you need it? Do you need it prior to Chimera? Maybe not. Do you need it prior to Joan? Probably. But that's my 2 cents right now. For example, would I love a leveled up Predator? Absolutely. Do I think I need it? No, because I think my Treant is taking that slot. Now, if I had spent all of that money and got the items I wanted, things would have been a little better looking. This is Brawl and Execute. Creates an apocalypse every 44 seconds. Reduce all skill cooldowns by 5 seconds and trigger an explosion after 11 seconds, dealing fixed damage. The explosion damage is proportional to the physical damage dealt during the apocalypse. $3,000. So if I get that, I probably won't be able to replace my old cross with whatever the new thing is. A new dizziness. I think I have to do it because we're basically on RNG right now. So the only empty slot I have, this is arms, gunpowder sword. Arms is 45% physical damage. Antique. Brawl and Execute. It's kind of bad. So if I drop Antique, this is like the only thing I can drop, which is so much max HP. I would yeet myself of like 60 max HP. If I could get rid of the crosses, it would have been fine. Okay. Let's see what the game would have offered me. Okay, I think we did it. We were gonna die to RNG had I gone for the reroll. It just sucks that I'm down like so much HP. Needed better RNG on one of the skull rooms. Oh yeah, the last run. That's true, last run was super sad. But you know, sometimes you bring it upon yourself too. I could have gone for bones. But to be fair, like I've been making it to first hero almost every game. I'd say more often than not, I'm making it the first hero and I'm not dying to Joan anymore. Just probably a good spot to be in. It's just obviously first hero in and of itself is like pretty difficult. Wait, what? What happened to the rest of my skill? Did it explode? Boom! It's pretty cool. You're trading item rooms before then? I said that because as soon as you have 100 bones, then you can focus on items. If you get them sooner, you can focus on trying to get better items. It makes sense. I will not say you're wrong. It's just, like I said, my own personal preference is that me skipping items and getting to 100 bones for, let's say I'm playing Thief. If I'm playing Thief, I'm like rushing for bones to get that 100. Thief, a lot of magic on that. Once I get my 100, and let's say I just beat Chimera, and I'm going into Act 4, I guess that's probably a little, maybe it's like after Act 3 Hero. Now I need magic items. Like, I popped off, I got all the level ups I wanted, now I need magic items. But now, for the course of the rest of the game, the few rooms I have left are now all physical. I feel like if I reversed it, if I got all physical first, and now I see, okay, apparently the game wants me to play physical, then whatever skeleton I'm getting is based off of the items I got. I'm not saying that one way is better than the other. I'm just saying that this is what happened in this run right here. In this run, the game gave me 4 dizziness super early, and then Treant. And I was like, oh, I see. This is gonna be really rough, I feel. Did that way too early. Where's the Doomsday? I thought that was his big combo. Okay, this is Doomsday. Try getting some damage. It's the best I can do. I'm too tall. Did Doomsday do anything? Why do I feel like the answer is no? Too early. I hate that he goes behind you like that. Alright, so we're definitely taking an L here. Unlucky. There's the Hadouken. Big jump. We eat these. Oh, I was actually dodging it. Oh my god, still got hit. Oh, he can angle that? I didn't know that. Alright, baby jail. I think we lose. I think I'm gonna get command grabbed in final phase and then just die immediately. That was really unfortunate. Like, I got a couple of hits in baby jail that I wasn't truly prepared for. Yeah. And I can't, like, cancel out of that attack either. Yo, GG's on him. Where I get hit the most? When he jumps and does, like, the biggest sword attack, I think you're supposed to just run. I thought that he always does, like, a crescent on one side of the arena. Was that the final stage? Yeah, that was the end of the end. I will do another one, yes. I thought that he does a C-shaped crescent. That was a whole U. He went from, like 45 degrees all the way around to 270. Like, that was... I didn't know he could angle it that way. But I am learning. Definitely shout out to the Treant. The Treant was holding it down. I think that I like that way to play. I don't mind trying a bone focus, bone priority run. And we'll see how we feel. So in that circumstance, the only thing keeping us from victory was replacing our dizziness. I didn't get, well actually I overpaid on a reroll and may have lost the chance at dizziness then. So we gotta do a little better on our math. But before I do the next one, let me take a quick break. 5 minutes, we've been live for an hour and a half straight. No, 2 hours and a half straight. And before that, we were doing offline tabletop sim with a Wholesomeverse squad. So let me take a quick break, use the potty, get some water. I hope you all do the same. The thing keeping you from victory was losing HP. Yes, him swiping the entire arena for like 50 damage. I would say that probably is part of the reason I lost. I agree with that. Okay. Be right back, everybody. 5 minutes. Get some music on for you. Let's see what we do. Oh, losing Antique. Yeah, I'm starting to really not care for a couple of legendaries right now. I think some of them are gigabait, but it depends on what the build is, right? I just don't know if Groot could really do a Apocalypse. All right, we are back. Skul, the hero slayer. I tried to get my controller. There we go. We just got out of a run. Never before seen legendary Ent, something I never ever get to play. Got all the way to the final boss, as we have been doing a lot of recently. And the runs have actually been feeling pretty good. I lost 90% of my HP on the final boss. Like, it kind of popped off. I didn't know you could do that. So this is the run back, the salty run back. Someone asked if I could try focusing bones. The last couple of streams I've been doing of this, we've been really focusing on items first. But I decided, you know what? I don't mind. It's data. To me, it's all just data. And the more we get, the better. So for me, I would probably go 10 bones on this map, and then that's it. Every day with the grave robbers. Though we did have a really good run of it yesterday. It was just a little troll. Because I was like pure physical, I think. I forget why exactly I died. You probably don't really need a reason why. Okay, we got our 10. Can't buy anything. We're gonna bone it up on the next one. Coming up, unless I see something really good. Gotta press your down button. That's a whole extra button you didn't know you had. Ooh, the shadow clone. Like, that would have been a good quintessence. I think that was the pick. Sun Wukong. I have a 0% win rate with Wukong. Okay. So the goal here, let's see why I have a 0% win rate with this. Like, I like it in general. It's one of my favorites. It's just, I don't win jack squat whenever I play it. I'm just choosing not to play Wolf either. Just because I play Wolf all the time, I feel like we don't really learn much when we play Wolf. Not to say it's a free win. Rapidity on Wukong. I don't know how good that is. Wukong has some really good skills. Oh, I guess to be fair, if your shadow clones match your auto attacks, maybe it's actually beneficial to get attack speed. And you really have to focus on the shadow clones. You can just do a simple sword. Alright, bone it up. You only want to see the best. Yeah, you can't underestimate the clones. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. That's sick. I just don't want to double jump into the thorns. Alright. We got really close to getting... Oh, I did get the double upgrade. So we'll have a level 30 Sun Wukong by Act 2, which is, in all regards, very, very good. Huge, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I said Kratos, right? From the hit video game PlayStation Battle All-Stars. I don't know if you can get good clones here. Yeah, they just fall off. Wait, did he take damage on his fist? Doesn't really matter if you get hit here. Yo, give me a good quintessence. HP barrier. Gain physical and magic attack while the barrier lasts. This item disappears along with the HP barrier. Wow. I'd rather have a quintessence. Alright, so the advantage of doing this is we should be able to breeze through Act 1s and 2. Occult Arts Magic Staff. Extend the Magic Staff and also change yourself into a Magic Staff to repeatedly strike and deal physical damage. Extend the staff and thrust forward. Tap the button again to repeatedly thrust. Okay. In the Shadow Clones, the Shadow Clone copies the player's basic attack now. So this is where attack speed could be kind of fun. I like that attack. A lot of times I play the Wukong for just skill spam. Okay. Good opportunity. Okay, we gotta go a little faster than this though. Right. So I believe we're getting that item for a reduced price. Yo, 366, that's a steal. Lou. Light Spirit Lou. Hello, little buddy. Not bad. Doesn't really do anything for this build, but it's not bad. Alright, we still have no money. Bone. I see bone, I take bone. What? Friendly fire? Oh my god. Yo, Lou. I got hurt by the spikes, and I am just a lone little staff. Oh my god. You can kind of see, if I would stop taking damage, how the shadow clones are able to kill stuff for me. You know, I'm not opposed to this, But it's Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box is bad. Alright, so Act 2 heroes. I'm currently sitting on not a full kit of items. But we have a pretty nice Wukong. Maybe you don't get iframes during that. Wow, I couldn't stop that. Am I not doing any damage? I would have sworn I'm doing damage. Okay. You know, good for them. Not leveling up Kratos. So we don't really have anything for our physical damage. We have a little bit of crit in here. A little bit of damage reduction. Just like tiny stuff here and there. We're really relying on the base damage of the Sun Wukong. I think we gotta get Kratos out of here. He's a little old right now. Not being toxic, it's facts. I love the missiles from Lu. That's actually really cool to see. I see bone, I take bone. Okay. Been alive for way too long. Yeah, the issue with some Wukong is he can't get out of his own attack sometimes. Almost like Predator, same issue. Oh wow, you get no iframes during staff phase. Which, like, I feel like you don't have a physical body. You're a staff. So why do I get hurt? Thank you. Okay. So, we can finally buy some stuff. We're probably looking for physical damage, maybe attack speed. I feel like heirloom is actually pretty decent. Since I can't move, getting damage reduction is pretty nice. Hidden blade, I don't really care for, but helps Wukong pop stuff. Okay, so now we actually have a full kit. We're only sitting on 2 dual and 2 heirloom. It's a little better. Like, that feels good, being able to transform onto stuff. He needs boy to get things done. I still haven't played that game. I don't know if I'm gonna play Ragnarok either. Like, I like things like Devil May Cry I think I played the original God of War on PlayStation 2. But was I like super immersed? Did I really get into it? Maybe not. I don't think it's super different than Devil May Cry. And one of my other favorite games on PlayStation 3, Dante's Inferno, is pretty close to God of War. It's just like rated M for freaking age 36 plus. It's definitely not a children's game. Ooh. Get the clones out. Yeah, see how they just attack while I'm not even doing anything? It's really nice. Get out. So the devs claim they added burst reduction, where you take a hit and you have iframes after. But as you saw, I took all of my HP at one time from like 3 different attacks. There's heirloom. Oh my god. How much damage was that? Remember when I said I have a 0% win rate with Sun Wukong? You have to be kidding me. That's a nice amount of bone shards. You're absolutely right. Maybe the test on like actually prioritizing bones. Maybe Wukong was not the good target for this test. Not being toxic, I'm curious if that's possibly happening. Oh wow, that's my other duel? It's unlucky. Okay. We need items and we need items bad. Not a single one of our things does anything. You like warrior better than Monkey King? If you mean Kratos. Okay. It has a name. The name is Warrior V. I didn't know that. That's an unknown. I didn't know that. Wrong way. I don't know where the other 10 damage came from. Wait, why are you up here? I wonder if Lou did that. Lou can hit stuff on other platforms. All right. Definitely not a good spot to be. I lost the Death Defiance. All right. Little bit of an uphill battle. I'm really surprised that that doesn't give you iframes. I feel like that's an oversight. There's absolutely no way you should be hit during that, I feel. Oops. Okay, you're dead. Okay. Kratos becomes unkillable later. I want Wukong to become unkillable later. How do I make that happen? All right, $3,000. It's magic! You know. Can't believe it's not something. Okay, rapidity. Using a skill increases attack speed by 20%. Your normal attacks create a mysterious force, and it's heirloom. I need both of these, but I'm broke. Wait, I can probably get something. Hang on, hang on. You're gone. You are in. We need to keep 2 heirloom. Carleon armor gone? Yeah. Okay, here we go, here we go. All right, so like it's currently not looking good, but I just got my first items. I've already lost the Death Defiance. Yeah, okay, we finally have damage. It's kind of incredible the big difference it makes. Like, I literally could not stop those. Oh, wow. We've been prioritizing bones. Ooh. So I believe this is a jump puzzle. Enemies you dash into receive a mark. Heritage is quintessence, dash cooldown on chase. Crits. Attacks made against the marked enemy turns into a crit, and the mark disappears. I feel like it's just not that great. Chase gives you damage after dashing, which is kind of cool. We almost have 3rd or 4th heirloom. I guess you replace this thing if I were to take it. Let's try it. Oh, this is not the puzzle I thought it was. Okay. Popped my heirloom. Was that good? I don't think I've ever actually done this before. Yo, this is Cuphead training right here. I said I might be picking up Cuphead for next week's stream. Now we don't need to. They put Cuphead and Skul the Hero Slayer. Gotta eat that. Got my heirloom back, I think. I wonder what that little tunnel was I hit the lever on. Okay, that was free, right? If you wanted, you could have traded Warrior Skull for Predator for the shards. They aren't worth the same? Oh, Warrior's rares. The other one is, unique. Got it, got it. Damage dealt to enemies is amped while Mirage is active. For Mirage. I don't know how good that is. We gotta ditch this anyway. Okay. It was a way back. Is it bait? Like, why would you not keep going if you already went halfway? 96? We should level up after this room. Drop the clones. I did not mean to swap. That was my bad. Look at the attack speed. Got clone out. Nice. Wait, oh my god, he got yeeted. Oh my god, why did they get yeeted like that? Ooh. Okay, Hope Slasher. Probably good. Who's the cool looking dude on the bottom right? That's my bones. My damage is dummy thick, thank you. But okay, so we're doing this to prioritize bones, right? I'm actually 4 bones away from leveling up in the next room. The next room literally will give me my ultimate Sun Wukong. But I am pretty sure I take this. Pretty sure. I hope that doesn't mean I threw the game because I didn't prioritize bone. That item is priority. Big agree, big agree. Oh my god. Oh, I should have read the item, I think. Okay, not gonna lie. I think we're resetting Sun Wukong. Based on the physical damage inflicted on enemies, additionally increase physical attack by up to 60%. I just don't know if I like occult art. If occult art gave you iframes, it would be good, but it does not. And I don't like that. I'd rather have spin to win. What's this? I think that's a smack and a stun. Okay, here we go. So we got the smack. And we have spin to win. There we go. We'll get the bones. And this should be really the last bone room unless we want to replace Kratos, which technically we do. Wait, where did this come from? I hate that it can actually turn mid-charge. So we want arms, we want heirloom. I think the chat was saying items before money. We're focused. It's not all about doing what I want. It's about doing what the people want. Holy crap. The launcher. Okay. Items are greater than money because you get money anyways. But do I get $10,000 so I can burn through the whole shop and get nothing? Jeez. That's 4 arms, but the mutant is worthless to us. Wow. All right, so this is heirloom. That's 4th heirloom. That replaces this thing. We get rid of duel, but duel's a non-issue. All right, so 4 heirloom gives us damage amp while we have heirloom's damage reduction. But unfortunately, like, I don't have the money to kit out the rest of the build. Yo, bones everywhere. Oh god. I couldn't stop that. Not when that much bullcrap was on the screen. Yeah, so this is one of the other reasons that sometimes I won't go for bone priority. Is that there's a lot of invisible sources of bones. And of course, you can't predict that the harpy will show up. You're also gonna get kind of overkill on bones later, because I can't take this as a secondary. But I would love to replace Kratos at some point. I don't really want to duel Kratos plus Sun Wukong. Looks like the game is kind of gonna make me do that. Now focus on items, because I have enough for the legendary. I'm just not feeling the Kratos. Now, of course, we did get really lucky with some of the item drops. We got a legendary item quest. 2, I think. But unfortunately, I lost a Death Defiance to get here. Like, that's the other kind of invisible loss. Okay, rapidity. We don't want to ditch heirloom. That one's fine. I did not know this was our other heirloom. Interesting. Heritage Chase. So this marks enemies I dash into and does a crit. If I get rid of this, I get rid of 1 chase, but what we get for it is 4 arms. 4 arms, normal attacks let you swing the armament on a 4-second cooldown. 4-second cooldown, but that compared to a critical hit if you dash into the enemy. It's kind of tough. Yeah, I have not been able to play Gambler. Every Gambler that shows up doesn't have RNG. It's like Russian roulette. And I think there's another attack it does. That's also not RNG reliant. It's unlucky. Okay. Rip heirloom? Okay, these little shadow clones popped off a little bit. I'm not even gonna mess with this. Just let the shadow clone do all the work. There we go. Oh my god, the magic! I just said I've been getting like really good luck lately. That seemed to have changed. So he still ended up changing on Act 4, which is probably about average for me at this point. Just because I was 1 or 2 bones short in the very beginning. I'm gonna go ahead and do this just so I have the option. It's not great, but it's not nothing either. All right, so now we have this and this. But Sun Wukong gets this, which is like really fun. And the biggest bonk you've ever seen. Just a straight, just like that. Yo, Heron, can you see the items you just arrived? Yes, we are sitting on 4 heirloom forearms. Almost getting it to rapidity. Right now, a lot of our damage is probably coming from Hope Slasher combined with the, oh, I guess we don't have Hidden Blade anymore. But it's just a lot of Hope Slasher and a lot of this thing that increases your attack speed while also giving you... Where is it? That red aura on my attacks. I think that does really good as well. Unfortunately, I did lose my Death Defiance. So we're still working a little bit behind schedule. And that's because I really couldn't kill anything in Act 3 for the longest time. Yeah, heirloom is huge for that. Because I will literally die because I can't move. Bonk. Nice sound, thank you. Get bonked. Oh wow, you lived. Oh wow. I just actually killed myself here. It's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, it tries to suck in the gate for some reason. It's actually hilarious. Okay, please, max health. Not magic, not attack speed. Just give me max health. You gotta be kidding me. That's 4 rapidity. There's gotta be an arms I can take off. There's multiple things that have arms rapidity on it. That's literally 3 items that have arms rapidity. I didn't know that. Maybe 1 for every rarity. For rapidity, your normal attack damage is amped by 30%. So we're gonna have some big normal attack damage. We're a little overkill on arms. I don't even know if I can kill 300 enemies. I feel like you can't. I can't ditch heirloom. It's this. Yeah. We lose duel, but now we have 5 arms, 4 heirloom, 4 rapidity. The summoner ladies and this area's boss. I don't know. You'll get before final boss? True. Hopefully I make it that far. Since I lost my revive. Dang, I thought I could pull it down. I am trying to get up there. Please believe me when I say I'm trying. Boom! Oh, those still explode. Okay, you do not want to auto attack those things. I wish you could buy back a Death Defiance in this game. Like, maybe as one of these things? I don't know. I don't know how imbalanced that will be. So, new heirloom, increased skill cooldown. Taking damage nullifies this item's effect for 10 seconds. I think all my heirlooms are kind of decent. Except this one. This is the worst one. I just don't think I need skill cooldown speed because we're auto-attacking. New rapidity? What is this? I see yellow, I go yellow. Amps damage to poisoned enemy. But I think our poison right now is tied to the heirloom, so I can't actually take it off. It's a little rough. Alright. Look at this attack speed, though. That attack speed, though. About to say, please don't hurt me. You gotta do basic attacks. Look at all the Wukongs! They're everywhere! I mean, that is a get good. Like, how dare I not just kill the monster instantly? I guess you don't have to hold the button down all the time. Okay, so she resets skills. I don't like this. Still got it. I highly doubt they're gonna give me what I want. No quint? What was the quint in the shop, if you have to remember? Unless you're saying, V, how have you not found a quint by this point? I would say ask the game. What is this luck? Why am I getting every single thing I want? Alright, so is there a rapidity that isn't tied to something good? They're all tied to arms. We could potentially get out of arms at this point. Something like this. Deal physical damage to a nearby enemy every 13 seconds. That's like not all that good. Oh, it's not rapidity, so it doesn't matter. Okay. For every normal attack, skill, and dash attack, increase attack speed and move speed. Clean? But like I said, I lost my Death Defiance, so my confidence is perhaps a little lower than normal. Jeez. Wow, surprised that hit. What is this? I don't know if we're winning this. As much as I would love to just like stand on top of him and do damage, I've got nothing. Are you saying F because this is a bad matchup for me? When do I get to hit him? Thank you, Heirloom. Oh my god, really? All right. I don't know what to say about that, except that I lost my Death Defiance in Act 3 because I dealt no damage. What are my opinions on bone priority versus item priority? So I will say that item-wise, I got very lucky. We saw physical after physical legendary, which is really good. How can you lose with those items? I believe I do 0 damage, even still. And I take like 20 damage per hit. And my abilities lock me down. Of course, I could spam and not hold down, but I think I was doing that. And we didn't get the items until deep into Act 3. When I lost my Death Defiance, I had no items after focusing on bones. So, as I said, when it comes to prioritization, I think there is some value in bone prioritization because you get the chance to get a high-level skeleton earlier in the game, which might help you get through the early stages if you need that help. If you don't need that help, I think going for items early prevents you from dying to RNG later. I feel like Skul is like Risk of Rain 2, it's all about RNG. The game gives you the items, otherwise you're screwed. But as I said, that's a prioritization thing. The sooner you look for items, the sooner that might not happen. If you were to go with bones, then you may say that I got screwed by my items. I feel like I've never said I got screwed by my skeleton. Either I took a skeleton I don't believe in, a skeleton that had wrong skills, which again is I chose that skeleton. I didn't have to choose it. I could have skipped it and gone to the next one. A little bit of a time check. I think we have time to do one more after that death. Just one more, by the way. Please, just one. Sun Wukong came back. Almost the exact same items. Wait, it is actually the same run. Is this seeded? Okay, item me. So the goal right now is to just see the differences. It's not really about anyone being wrong. I just want to see from my own experience what helps me get a more consistent run. Now what you could say is that, well, V, you should probably play Wukong again. Like to really nail down if the bone selection was the issue, you would do Wukong again. I think we're gonna do it. This is for science, by the way. If you are not a Wukong believer, check out the trailer. Black Wukong coming out in 2023, I think. Wow, look at this RNG already. We're iteming up. We want items, we want money. We do not want to lose a Death Defiance before the end of the game. Okay, that costs 5. A Quintessence would have been nice too in the last run. Why not take Skul? Looks busted. Which Skul did I pass on? If you happen to be able to let me know. Nice. So, we're gonna get the overload here. Again, I could have had 30 bones just now, but we are opting not to do that. The area before, if it was the one in the shop, that is the Grave Robber. We are not taking Grave Robber. Not to say it's bad, it's just I'm all set. I played it before. How? The 23 bone skull. The bomber? If you mean the bomber, if that one was... No, I think you asked that before I saw that. So I guess I don't know which 23 that was. Is there like a way for me to do this without dying? Does not. Wait, what? Okay, you all come to me. There we go. The skull where you said, look at this ring. I think that was when we were fighting against the adventurers. The skeleton that was in there was the bomber, which I could have taken to get 30 bones. But right now, I don't think I need to level up my Wukong. I believe I am fine. And that's kind of what I was saying, where we're really thinking about if I'm fine, then I probably don't need to level up the skeleton. So I got the quintessence instead, which can just pop monsters. Reduces my damage taken. Speeds up the game a little bit. Oh my god. I feel like I just got destroyed. I was looking up because I thought it was still up. So it could be the exact same run. Get him! I feel like I've never seen this combination before. Oh my god. It's nothing. Why is this nothing? Okay. We're in a pretty good spot. I do wish I had a quintessence in the last one, because now I feel like the measurement might be a little off. Rip heirloom. All right, clean. Yo, juggled? Dang. Straight up whiffed. All right. I actually really like that quintessence too. Is the game trying to tell me that I should have gone magic? Just gonna do this real quick. Zords, good to see you. How's the runs been so far? I believe we lost our first one to the final boss. Like the final, for those who know this game. It's freaking kids. The second one we kind of threw in the garbage can. Rip heirloom. So now we're on the third one, hoping to get the victory here. We're basically playing the exact same run as last time, except we're going to itemize differently and see if that makes a difference. All right, our goal is to get to the 30 bones. I really like whatever this thing is. Royal Guard, I think is the final name. Oh, they keep giving me Jack in the Box. So, this is worth the same. I feel like Rider's kind of tough, right? It also does magic damage. It like does split damage. I feel like it's kind of bait. Only had enough for one reroll. All right, a little awkward. Don't worry about it. We're fine. I'm willing to yeet an item from my inventory if I have to. We've done that a few times in the past. Wait, you lived? Oh, it teleported at the last second. Heirloom saves me so much HP. Ooh, we're getting courage. I'll say I guess I should get rid of the relic. Sometimes I don't even think about it. I just let them have it. Didn't expect the glass break was the heirloom effect all this time. Yeah, and it's... Is it on the bottom of the screen? It doesn't look like what that is. Kind of wish it showed you what the actual icon was. That would be nice. All right. Got a decent matchup here. Wait, why are you ulting? How are you half HP? I really don't know what I did to her, but she's like already dead. You forgot to destroy the skull for bones. The skull self-destructs when you leave the room and leave it on the floor. And that may have been what the other person was asking too. Why did I not take that bone? Is because it self-destructs and gives you the bones anyway. Like that I had to do manually because you have a choice. Okay, I would say right now, I'm behind on bones. I got a few too many, like 5 costs. And would I love to be 30 before Liurnia Sisters? Absolutely. Apparently the game says otherwise. Yo, more? Is even people up here? That's sick. Yeah, but what's kind of nice, at least I think, about going this kind of prioritization is if I don't get anything item-wise, I'm not because I still have really low level skulls. I'm not dedicated to play these 2 skulls. Yeah, oh my god, the 5 costs back to back to back to back. That may have been better than this skull, but I already put points in it. Alright, so we're definitely taking that. Wait, what's this do? When you use this quintessence, transform into the fairy. That's not good. Okay. So now we're sitting on 2 arms, finally. We're gonna get more physical attack by leveling this up, by spending money. So we're gonna be going for money at least a little bit. Oh my god. The explosion quintessence is so funny to me. No! Wait, I thought you all died. Alright, I don't know if there's another spider lady though. And I'm wholly convinced that Wukong's the problem. Like 100%. It has nothing to do with what route I go. It's kind of fun. Alright. Liurnia sisters. I don't remember what my build was the last time I fought these. Like in the run just before this. I don't think I struggled. But I definitely had level 30 skeleton at least. Ow. That was close. I missed. They didn't swap. They just sent the same sister after me. Where am I? I actually don't know where I am. Had to do that just to get out. Ooh, that positioning dope. Oh yeah, I want to say the first time I fought her in the same Wukong setup, they did like half of my HP. Monkey King is very hard to win with. Thank you for making me feel at least a little bit better about dying with it. Trying to eat at the same time. All right, so now we're back on curve. We have this thing again, which we said we don't like, but we have the Cyclone, spin to win. We are very far from 100 bones. But the last time I was here, I could not actually kill these. Wrong way? That's the right way. Yeah, I lost my first Death Defiance before I got to the actual adventurers, I believe. Repeat run? Literally the same items. That stays, at least for now. Heirloom stays. What did we swap last time to do this? I think this comes out. Even though I kind of like the fortress. This comes out. Literally the same run. We dropped the same bow just like last time, and we're fine. You can give legendaries, apparently. Live learning. I thought mandatory monsters spawn down here. Is that a lie? I can quintessence out of my L2? Wait, that's new tech. I know you can swap out of it. Hang on, I gotta see this. Oh my god, it's an escape. We just added an escape to our kit. This could be good. Has to be normal attacks though. Misfortune is crit rate. Good is in air quotes, by the way. I actually don't think it's super good at all. Alright, we're sitting on 2 heirloom. I guess now is the time I take this fire thing out. It's cool and all, but it's definitely not staying for the whole run. The bottom part of the room is optional, but if you triggered it, you must clear it. Ah, got it, got it. I could have spent more money there. I didn't mean to just peace out like that. Where am I? Holy crap, that thing chased me all the way over? There we go. All right. Now we're all right. So far, so good. I mean, we're behind pace on the bone situation. But we're on pace for the items. Like I said, I could not kill these. Every single one of those we saw last run spawned the golem. Oh wow, I actually don't need her? Freedom! Free me! You never free me. Well, when I'm full HP and you don't give max HP, what am I supposed to do? I am getting the worst skull luck right now. Everything is worth 5. Like, is that right? Dang, I ate that. I think I could have stopped that. with an explosion. So I'm still getting destroyed by the adventurer. Again, I don't think that's a item or bone issue. I think it might be a Wukong issue. Or a V.Me issue. Very fair. Nice. Alright. Actually nothing. Do I want to take him to 30? My other one? Probably not. I think he's okay right now. Oops. You're saying no on transforming my Royal Guard? Royal Guards had a hard life. That's messed up. I feel like the way that this is supposed to work is that they go backwards and explode into their buddies. But instead, I have to camp in the beginning. Please die. They die, right? These stop when you leave. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm expecting the chain reaction. Thank you, Heirloom. Okay. Monkey King is fine damage-wise. It's just that most of the time you're a sitting duck. Just like how Warrior was. I wonder from a dev standpoint what the plan is for something like that. Because they did something for Warrior. They made it so that if you hold the attack, Warrior kind of absorbs damage coming at him. But this one doesn't seem to have the same thing. Okay, what are we looking for? We could look for anything really. Arms, rapidity. I don't really like Hidden Blade, but we have to, we'll take it. 4,000 bucks in a dream. Oh, this is physical? I didn't know that. If we still had the fire thing, that sun sword would have been nice. Pots of Greed doesn't really do anything for me right now, but perhaps. Game really hates me right now. I don't think this is the right choice, by the way. This will help pump up my golden sword. I've actually been kind of behind on golden sword scaling. I think Heirloom is better than Fortress for this kind of character. So I think this is fine. Have you ever gotten a win with Warrior? It was super hard. We died to Joan. I tried to time the really cool stuff, but it was a little harder than I expected. What do we need? We're 2 on everything, which is like not that great. But maybe we can force a legendary here. 2. Yo, that's a speedrun route. How are you all still alive? Oh, there were more, I think. I don't think they let me skip. Physical. Blessed run. Oh my god, that sucks. Oh, but there's treasure down below, so I can't just skip monsters. See? The game was actually helping me out by telling me I have stuff waiting for me. Legendary item. The Doomsday. This is actually nothing except 30% bonus damage. Like Brawl, Execute, literally nothing. This game is so hard. Heirloom gone again. Our only damage reduction. Once again gone. Explosion is low-key kind of busted. Me exploding is also kind of busted too. All right. If we could get Heirloom back, I think I'd be happy. Oh my god, it still took damage. 16? Oh, I didn't know there were people. They're coming out of the woodworks. Rip Doomsday. Chain grab is physical. I think with Heirloom gone, this is not a very good thing for me to do. Swing chain and pull the enemy back behind it. Swing a chain and pulls the enemy back behind it. What's it? I guess it is referring to the monster itself? Maybe it's referring to the skull? Alright. So at this stage, last time, we already lost our Death Defiance. Ooh, that throws ninja stars? I didn't know that. Where am I? Literally didn't know where I was. See this explosion. Oh, that was some damage. Okay, don't use my explosion though. My explosion sucks. It bit me. Okay. It's not bad. I take a lot of hits. We're using a skill, Get Mana Eater. I don't really like this item. Okay. So, we are a tad bit behind on Skull Economy. It would have been nice to get to 100 right here. So we're gonna have to wait until we clear a few of these maps. Hopefully we're strong enough to be able to do that. The difference between Skulls last time is I had Kratos as my secondary. Okay. Let me out, Eric Andre style. It flings you behind yourself, or flings the monster behind you. Have I attempted Skull only run? I've had people to tell me to just take regular Skull with something like the Mana Bone. And while that's fun, the stage I'm at in the game right now is I'd rather get to the point where I'm doing really well with all runs. I almost see that as a challenge run. I know it's good, but it's not like a pure challenge run. But like my priority is on being able to win consistently. And not quite on like trying stuff just yet. Yeeted? Wow, it lived. Alright, bone me. That was good. I will never say that that's good. There's no way that that is actually good. Fresh save is a real challenge run with no meta progression. I'm sure you're right. I just feel like let me win with Sun Wukong, and then I'll be able to do those all day. Alright. Okay, this is literally the same run. So this has to go in. We probably replace Courage, Carleon Sword, so we keep Courage. Oh, I got a free from Pádhraic H, I think, but it's bad. What do I do about that? It's 30% damage though. No, it's not, because I think it only goes up to the 4. I think we can ditch this, because unless Heirloom shows up again, it's useless. Oh, I shouldn't have sold the Lou. I should have left it on the floor. All right, game. What's on the agenda? Another Courage. 4 Courage. Mana tech, not very good. The skill itself, not very good. Like, even replacing this with that item, not super great. So let's hold. Alright, last skull room. Oh, you, please. Not worth. Alright, yeeted. What a spicy game this has turned into. Wow. It's not the way I wanted to go. Oh, I had my bike. Skirt. That's what we need on the soundboard. We need a skirt somehow. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Okay. So we died here last time. I would say that Rider, probably not the best for whatever is gonna show up here. Oh, I just wasted an Armageddon. That's so unfortunate. And I don't think I'm on the clock during this cutscene. Okay, we're spamming. Where are you going? Alright, now, if I had the same encounter, perhaps I would have died. Perhaps. When you use this quintessence, the weapon master shoots for countless stuff. And then the 4 arms showed up with a bad mutant. Yeah, I think the only thing we could swap out is a courage item. And then we'll still have 2 courage. Everything else looks really difficult to swap. $46. Swap bottom left with axe. So this, upon attacking with normal attacks, throw out ninja stars that deal physical damage. On a crit, throw the giant one. So the crit will always throw the giant even if you're not doing basic attacks. We only have a 10% crit rate, so you're right, that's a little low. Our first hit from Hidden Blade increases damage for 5 seconds on the first boss. It's not like the first thing I would go for. The axe, that is. I would say it's probably breaking us even if we do the actual damage in the first 5 seconds. If I swing at the enemy and then run away, then yeah, that's when it gets a little scarier. Ooh. Okay, this is kind of scary on this map. That's my first time seeing that deal damage. Having all of them do that attack, though, that's clean. Antique. Antique plus mutant. With skill cooldown speed. Opt out of rapidity here. The concentration's useless. I don't think we have something that's just rapidity. No, we don't. All right. Really, that's kind of why we're going for money right now. Is the odds of the game giving us something remotely good in an item room is very slim. Wait. Ah, I missed it. You know there's bullcrap down here. Wait, there's no monsters? Where is everybody? They're all gone. I should have read that. All right. Courage. Deal physical damage. Stunning an enemy deals additional physical damage and increases physical attack. But I think it only gives you the physical attack while the monster's stunned. We did see this before, but 13 seconds to deal damage around you, that doesn't seem super great. We just want to replace courage. That's what I should be looking for, as a courage replacement. This is the hard part of the game. Like when you're kind of deep in and you really just want one thing to show up and you want to blow all your cash to do that. All right. Wow, that actually just pops enemies? Arms? I didn't think arms was very good. Bring him back. I could be looking for bones to level up my rider. Rider costs how many bones to level up? Does anyone know off the top of their head? Is it the 30 or is it the 100? Only 30? Probably worth it then. Oh my god. Okay, perhaps never use bike. It's close. Yeah, you almost can't waste your auto attack. See, like you actually just straight up pop monsters. Okay, let's check to see what they would give me. Do what? Imagine using the bike ever. I baited myself. No one to blame except myself. No, I didn't forget I could do that. I promise I did not forget I had that ability. Skirt. How's this Quint works? It seems that sometimes there's no cooldown. It gets a reset 50% of the time. And not gonna lie, it feels like 80%. Joan? Okay. So this is going better than the last run. I'm not like full faith confidence in this rider skull. We kind of have to be really careful about our motorcycles. Really, really careful. Some may even say don't press the button, V. You press the button, you can literally throw the game. Crap. We got some healing, just nice. I heard her make a sound. Maybe I should have milked the enemies a little longer. Let's drop a clone. Okay, the clone was useless. Don't get too close. Oh, you can hold that down too? I didn't know that. I don't think I've ever seen that attack before. I was about to say, what's she doing? Back out, back out. This is safe. I swear this is safe. Oh, the blender! But of course this boss just stands there and eats it. We still have the actual true boss who unfortunately does not just stand there and let you do stuff like that. Yo, this is where the rider shines. Nick Cage. Yo, the midair kill. I know you all saw that. I know someone in the chat's thinking, V, that was clean. I wish I was Nicolas Cage. Anyone can be the rider. Dang, they always show me this, but I can never take it because I'm never playing Bleed. Did I watch the movie The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent? No? Should I? It sounds inspirational. Successful item attacks increase physical. By 3 seconds. So item attacks count as a few things. I don't know if it counts my arms. Like the arms does an additional attack. It counts quintessence. If I had the other spinny sight thing, it would have counted that. Definitely counts Armageddon. You think it does count arms? Arms activates every 4 seconds. And we would gain execute 20% more damage on spoiler boss. Can't drop arms. We can drop courage, which is 30%. This is 90%. I can at least look at it because it should give an item on the bottom. So if you look at my buff bar over there, that shows everything that's currently active. So one swing, there it is. On the right hand side, it counts arms. As long as I do a basic attack, it should count my quintessence. I'm surprised it doesn't. I don't mind. At least fun factor. It would be cool to know that that did something. Counts that. All right. If only I could activate arms while driving. But I don't think you can press any buttons. Not to say I've tried. Oh, the blender. I mean, 3 seconds is a long time in Skul the Hero Slayer terms. The only issue is that we're a sitting duck. We're literally just standing there. It's an action comedy by Nick Cage. Got it, got it. Sitting chimp. Wow. He actually hit me on the back end. Okay, probably can't spam or hold the button. I already lost half my HP. Actually sucks you in. Back out. I wish I could do something during this. So I'm like not willing to actually attack him. Okay. Get some clones out. Oh, I have no energy. Try and get a little better at this phase. Oh my god. Oh, that only does 13? I die a lot here too. 21. Baby cage? It's over. I just don't think I have the knowledge to do this without like pure armor. There it is. I don't know. I really don't. 20 damage is a good 8% of my HP. Doesn't sound like a lot. Yeah, definitely nice tries on that. So we made it farther by pushing out when we leveled up the actual Wukong to max. I don't know what that was. I don't know if it could be a Wukong issue. And that's just to say that I'm sitting there trying to charge my attack, and then he's attacking me at the same time. There is stuff you can do, like the overhead spin you can dash out of. The staff form you can swap out of, or you can use the quintessence, like go into the air. But it's like to actually like get close, and maybe you don't. Maybe the goal is you just put down your actual clones, stand back, and then spam auto attacks. You run out of energy when you do that. You have to actually go in, hit him to get energy back. And some of our damage is based on landing an actual auto attack on him. And if you can't do that, it's a little harder to play your Skul. In this case, the Wukong. The Rider wasn't really anything. It was just helping me clear through the first couple of biomes. And then if I had the option to level it up, maybe I could have, but I don't think that would have helped out in terms of getting damage onto the hero. But alas, we're learning every single time we play the game, so I actually felt pretty good about that. In terms of our weekly schedule though, Skul the Hero Slayer will be back once we get a new update. So right now they're working on balance, but then at some point there's going to be a hard mode they introduce, and I'm going to continue to play this offline, but in terms of the next time we see it on stream will probably be for the next patch. Tomorrow we're off, Friday we're off, we're on Saturday, day 1, hopefully we can do it in one day. Dead Cells all items tier list. It's been a really long time since we've done one of those, especially live with Twitch chat. So that will be a super exciting time for us. Next week, however, I believe we do have a viewer build on Monday, but next week we're probably going to attempt Cuphead. As much as I have skipped over that game, I actually think I kind of want to knock it out and then do the DLC after. A lot of people are excited for it. I like that kind of game. It's just I didn't choose to play it on stream. I always felt like it was playing Getting Over It or Jump King. That's how I felt the difficulty was. But everyone's assuring me that, you know, it might be kind of fun for you. That's on the agenda for next week. We're waiting for other games to update. Ashla Ascent to update. Have a Nice Death has teased their next update. They're planning on doing some kind of fast food update. Wonder if it's on the store page. They've been doing really well about showcasing everything they plan to do. Yeah, I think they did actually post this. Hang on. So Have a Nice Death. The Harmful Agri-Food Summer Update. New biome, including a new boss, new mini-boss, and new enemies. A new roguelike feature affecting your starting gear and your curse tree. That's interesting. And then lobby improvements. The CEO's office is getting renovated with something new. After just coming out of the infrastructure update, which was actually really cool. When's the next Skul update? I don't think they've said anything. I think they're still working on what hard mode looks like, but they just did an update. When was this? They just did this 2 weeks ago. So honestly, it's in the best spot it possibly could be right now. Sunbreak? I don't know what Sunbreak is. Monster Hunter. Pre-purchase? What's the release date though? This isn't next week, is it? June 30th? That's the same day as Cuphead DLC. I did like Monster Hunter Rise. I just don't know, like, how many hours do I have to put in to make it look good on stream? Like, you're not gonna want to see me do the basic stuff. You're gonna want to see me, like, raiding, essentially. You want to fight the highest level dragons and stuff like that. You don't want to see me fighting just the little Velociraptor. I'm gonna say their demo gave you free gear to be able to get through it. Just go farm hours over the weekend, try to get as close to ready for Monster Hunter Rise. Oh, they actually said on the Capcom Presents, you need to be a certain rank to even get into Sunbreak content. So if I start a new save on PC, I'm definitely not gonna be able to join in unless I go maidenless this weekend. Either way, cool stuff. Astral Ascent was the other game that we are in waiting room mode for. They did do a tiny update, but we're really waiting on like their actual new biome. This wasn't really a ton of stuff. I know it says new character, new rooms, but they're still working on it. This stuff isn't ready yet. New hero looks really good. This is a new boss, that's Scorpio. New elite. New overworld props. Oh wow, that's kind of sick. New NPC in Rome. So they're really doing a good job in at least teasing stuff out. We're in a good spot roguelite wise. Like there's so many good games on the horizon. And then we looked at roguelite trailers too. Is this game recommended? I've seen a lot of talk about it in the roguelite community. I like it. I like it a lot. I'd say it's very early access. Not a absolute ton of content. But this is probably my #1 contender. Maybe tied with Have a Nice Death on what I'm actually looking forward to. HR7 with up to the main boss first encounter would take you 45 hours? Maybe 28 if I'm lucky? You're kidding me. I can't even maidenless that. Not in one weekend. I mean, I'm all for it. But 28 is a little high. Alright. Anyway, really cool stuff. Definitely excited to play games. And again, I'm doing it on Twitch and YouTube. Like, what better way can you possibly spend your evening than playing games for other people? Hope you all enjoyed Skull the Hero Slayer and the Wholesomeverse segment that we had earlier. Definitely shout outs to Wholesomeverse crew for the great games that we had. If you happen to do Reddit at all, I posted a Reddit thread. I don't do that very often. Really takes me a while to convince myself to post on Reddit, but I posted on Dead Cells Reddit for their my Nuzlocke, aka your Nuzlocke, because we kind of worked together to build this. I'm just trying to get some ideas from people. Feel free to join in on the discussion there. Outside of that, I'm on socials. Usually I'm on Twitter talking about game stuff and memeing. Discord, I answer questions. I join in on like bug reports and posting screenshots, stuff like that. TikTok has really been a testing ground for me. I'm not fully sure what I want that to turn into. Right now it's kind of where clips go. I know some folks are doing skits, tutorials, all kinds of stuff when it comes to TikTok, but I'm not quite there yet. For now, I'm gonna be ending it here. I'm actually really hungry. We've been live for a hot minute. Can someone do an exclamation point uptime to give us an idea of how long we've been live for. We will do a raid today. Our good buddy,
I was like, wait,
who has not
what happened?
been live for a little bit, is streaming some Elden Ring with the Switch Joy-Cons. Super Lewis is playing Elden Ring with motion controls. And whenever he does this, I always like to tune in just to see and kind of stare in amazement. If I can actually do one thing, and one thing only, before bed, before dinner, before breakfast, before brunch, if you could copy the text you see on the screen, we're gonna paste that into Super Lewis's chat. Not only does he love the copy pasta, but you get bonus V-Bucks by doing the copy pasta. Sticking around for the raid actually gives you bonus V-Bucks. Either way, we'll be on Saturday, bright and early, 11 a.m. or 12 p.m., whichever one I wake up for. Definitely thank you for all the bits, follows, subs, raids coming through as well. Huge support, massive today. But yeah, you all have a good one, and I will see everyone in Lewis's chat. Have a good night, everybody.
Should I jump attack? We'll do some jump attacks this time around. Hey V, what's up? Long time no see. Mostly because of my fault. I can't freaking